Alright, before we dive deeper, I need to know who's truly built different, who's done with people pleasing, who's tired of chasing shallow validation, who's finished being the nice guy who gets stepped on. If that's you, if you're finally ready to understand. Women, in a way most men never will, drop the word reckoned in the comments. Why? Because every man hits that moment of truth or reckoning. Most dodge it. You're walking right into it. Let's find out who's bold enough to claim that now. Strap in, because fact number 1. It's going to hit harder than expected. 1. Older women aren't settling, they're choosing with power, not panic. Let's shut this myth down right now. The one where older women are just settling or running out of time when they pick a man. Complete fiction. Think she's choosing you because she's desperate. Think again. She's walked through fire, she dealt with charmers, cheaters, cowards, emotionally unavailable men who seemed solid on paper, but crumbled when it mattered. She's not choosing based on fantasy. Anymore, she's choosing with clarity. Older women aren't chasing boys who pretend they're drawn to men who show up fully, grounded and steady. The days of being impressed by muscles and motorcycles are gone. Now, she's after emotional intelligence, consistency, a man who can handle her in both silence and storm. What most men miss is this: when an older woman chooses you, it's not out of scarcity. It's because you passed through layers of filters forged through pain, heartbreak, and deep insight into male weakness. Surface charm won't cut it. She wants the grounded presence of a man who knows himself. So next time you think, she probably doesn't have options, pause. She has plenty more than you realize. But she's not looking to be saved. She's looking for a man who can walk beside her fire and not flinch. That's rare, and when she picks you, it carries weight. 2. She's more sexually confident than you're prepared for. Let's be honest, older women don't tiptoe around sex. They're not shy. They don't send flirty texts by accident. They know what they want, and they want it their way. Her sexual confidence isn't loud or fake, it's calm, controlled, magnetic. She's been through the awkward years. She knows her body, her turn-ons, her boundaries, and how to voice them. And if you're not grounded in your masculinity, she overwhelmed you not by being noisy, but through her presence. That steady gaze, that silence, it's not just attraction, it's authority. She doesn't chase your attention, she summons it. And if you can meet her there still, real, and rooted, you unlock something deeper, something younger women often can't reach. It's not about ego anymore. It's about raw honesty, vulnerability, intimacy. Most men don't get that. They assume they're in control. But she's 5 moves ahead, and if you're not secure in yourself, she'll see it instantly. So don't impress her with talk. Don't try to dominate her. Just be real, and she'll give you something beyond physical that'll beat. Transformational. 3. She's into men who have nothing to prove. Older women have a sixth sense for spotting insecurity dressed up as confidence. The flash, the bragging, the need to be cool. She's seen it all, and it doesn't impress her. She's drawn to men who are solid, quiet strength, no need to explain themselves. A man who can sit in silence and still own the room, that's power. She can feel it in how you hold eye contact, in how you listen, not to reply, but to actually hear. She doesn't respect noise, she respects presence. Guys who storm into a room needing to dominate, that's a sign of doubt. The man she wants, he doesn't try to own the room. The room shifts around him, because she knows real strength isn't in how loud a man is, but in how deeply he listens. So if you want her attention, stop performing, stop posturing, be still, be real. Be so grounded that she feels safer with you than she does in her own head. That man, the one who doesn't flinch, who isn't trying to be liked, but shows up anyway. That man, unforgettable. 4. She doesn't need perfection, she wants presence. Let's make this clear. If you think she's after the perfect physique, the 6-figure paycheck, the flawless charm, you're still thinking like a boy. She doesn't want your masks. She wants your attention. Being present means no distractions, no scrolling your phone, no rehearsing what to say next. Just stillness. Just you listening with intention, not because it scores points, but because you respect the space between you and that. That's rare, especially for an older woman who's been half heard or ignored for most of her dating life. Presence isn't flashy. It's quiet strength. It's making her feel seen, felt, and safe. She's been looked at, sure, but rarely truly seen. You want to unlock something in her? Show up with stillness, with focus, with genuine presence. Because if your eyes are there, but your energy isn't, she'll feel it. She'll always feel it. And when you're really there, she opens up in ways you've never seen. Point 5. She sees through manipulation and disappears without a sound. Here's the brutal truth. Older women aren't playing checkers anymore. They've seen every tactic, every fake deep act, every manipulative game and repeat. Try to play her. She won't call you out. She won't chase. She vanish. Why? Because she's not here to raise you into a man. She's not your rehab. Manipulation doesn't move her, patterns do. Energy does. You can say all the right things, but if your vibe feels off, she's gone. Try to withhold attention to gain power. She'll call it immature. Try to create tension, to spark attraction. She yawned at what keeps her. Honesty, directness, strength, without games. A man who's real from the jump. Don't try to impress her with tactics. Every time you do, you're exposing how insecure you are. Show up clean, no agenda, no angle, just real, and you'll stand out like fire in the dark. That man, rare, magnetic, unforgettable. 6. She's drawn to confidence, but ego turns her off. Let's clear this up. Confidence isn't ego. Walk in bragging about your car, your status, your gains. She nod politely and mentally check out, but walk in. Calm, still, with quiet eyes that say, I know who I am. That gets her pulse racing. She can spot true confidence within seconds. She's dated both kinds, the one who lifts her up and the one who needs to tear her down to feel strong. Confidence is knowing your flaws. Ego is needing to hide them. She doesn't care how many women you've been with. She doesn't care what you bench or what title you hold. She cares whether you can sit beside her in silence and still feel whole. That's what turns her on. That's what keeps her coming back. 7. She craves intimacy, not performance. She's not closed off, not cold, just tired. Tired of empty pillow talk. Tired of men who use emotional connection as a shortcut to sex. But when she meets a man who feels, who doesn't run from depth, who can sit with her pain without flinching, she softens. Older women are done faking it. They don't want to act emotionally. They want to connect. If you've faced your demons and emerged stronger, if you can be open without fearing rejection, you become someone she can breathe around. And when a woman feels emotionally safe, her desire becomes unmistakable. 8. She doesn't want the chase, she wants to be chosen. Chasing, that's for boys. She's not a prize to be hunted. She's a woman to be recognized. She doesn't want games. She wants clarity. You want her attention. Don't run after her. Look her in the eyes and say, I see you. Choose her not out of desperation, but out of discernment. Show her she wasn't just an option. You felt her, you respected her, and you picked her because it felt right. That hits different. 9. She's attracted to masculinity, but she defines it differently. Forget the Hollywood version. Real masculinity to her isn't about yelling or showing off. It's about containment. It's being the grounded center when everything around her spins. It's showing restraint, knowing when to act and when to hold space. She doesn't need saving. She needs stability. To her, masculinity is calm. It's still. It's steady. It's you mastering yourself, not trying to master her. And when she sees that, she doesn't just desire you, she trusts you. And trust, That's the key to all of her. Point 10. She mirrors you, she doesn't chase you. Think she's playing hard to get, she's not. She's just matching what you bring. You act cold, she gets distant. You bring warmth, clarity, and honesty. She reflects, that maybe even amplifies it. But beg, chase, compromise herself to keep your interest. Never again. She's not playing games, she's protecting her peace. 11. She'll walk away even if she loves you. Here's the hardest truth. You can be everything charming, deep, desirable, and she'll still walk away if her peace is compromised. She's stayed too long in the past, hoping things would change. Not anymore. She doesn't cling to your potential, she watches your patterns. If you drain her energy, if your silence feels like punishment, she won't yell, she won't fight. She'll just go. With dignity, with grace, because staying with someone who doesn't see her, that's soul-destroying. And when she leaves, she's not looking back. She's not angry. She's just done. So if you've got a real one, a woman with fire in her soul, don't take her for granted. Because if she ever stops feeling safe with you, she's already gone. And when she leaves, you won't hear a door slam. You'll hear nothing.